One. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Legacy Mastermind. I am your host, Sheena Cheater Wheeler. I host this called the last Sunday of every month from Avondale, Newfoundland, Canada. Um,
Hey, what's up, Newfoundland?
we have Bruce. Every month we come together, we log on to bring you training, tips, tricks from other entrepreneurs, from all the entrepreneurial shit, and everybody is welcome. If you log on, we love having cameras on. If not, that's okay. And this is recorded. You can find the link on my link in bio and YouTube, on Instagram, and I'll post it up on the Facebook pages after. So every month we bring you a guest that I pick. I give them a topic of my choosing, and they are going to come on and train and share any of their adventures or learning curves or anything of their expertise. And this month we have an old friend of mine, Bruce Tucker. I met Bruce. I don't know what year it was, 2006, 2007, sometime around there when I was working at Toby's, and
Yep.
Bruce was a regular. And he brought me on to United Riders as a sales rep, and I am forever grateful because it helped me meet a bunch of people. I traveled all over, and we've stayed in contact, at least through social media, in the last few years. And Bruce recently picked up from Vancouver and started up in Saskatoon with a new print shop and skate shop museum, and relocated even within the city. So he's going to talk to us today about how he came to move, what happened, what he's got going on here, how the screen printing has been going, and share with us all of his wisdom and knowledge. So without further
Yep. Don't
ado,
know that, but I'll share
Bruce,
whatever I can. Yeah, thanks for having me on, Sheena. I don't know if you can hear me good there.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me good? Okay, good. Yeah, it's just I got a big t-shirt order to get done for Monday, so you got to bear with me as I print these.
Listen, you're always moving anyway. If it wasn't doing this, you'd be pacing and walking around anyhow. So as long as
Yeah,
you're
I'm always on
comfortable.
the move. I'm a go-getter.
That's right.
Yeah. So, how have you been? I haven't talked to you in a while, besides on social media, I
Social
guess.
media, man, it's been all right. I'm here living in Avondale and working my own business, going to work, doing the 9 to 5. And I figured I'd take this kind of opportunity and I don't know, formally catch up and hear about like what happened when you moved. Like what year did you move from Vancouver?
It's been a while now. Yeah, it's been. I don't even. I kind of lost track of all the dates and stuff like that. It's been a long time.
You were
I did
telling me
get back
earlier you'd like
visiting
took a
family.
yeah, you were visiting family and then you like just came to say, "Hey, I want to stay here."
Basically, yeah, I came back and I'd sort of. I don't know. I was in the process of like moving. Well, I was thinking about moving like houses in Vancouver, and so I think I don't really remember exactly all the details, but I just came back to visit, and I was sort of just looking at the, I was looking on Kijiji is the one the app here, whatever. I was looking at places for rent, and I found a really sick place, and it was like half the price of that. Well, less than it was like a quarter of the price of Vancouver. So I sort of just jumped on it and
Did you pack up and just did you put everything in a rig? Did you like send boxes?
I just I rented a U-Haul and just fucking loaded it up and drove back.
And did you think like you were going to start a museum like when you
No
went?
idea. No, I had nothing like that planned.
So
Um,
Bruce was running the United Riders team, doing screen printing, and then you pick up and you move and you're like, I'm gonna maybe get a shop here. Like,
yeah, so I don't know. Let me. I'm gonna take a break here. I've printed like I'll show you all these shirts here that I've
yeah.
been printing. Like there's heaps of them back here.
Holy, like this is how I met Bruce in his living room with like that screen
Yeah,
printing. And
I'm
now look at
still
what you've done, dude.
still
That's sick.
doing it.
That's crazy though. Like, look how big this place is. Like, look how you expanded.
Oh
You're
yeah, it's
working in your
way
living room
bigger than
kitchen.
my house in Vancouver. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Like, look at this. You have a shoe wall. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
insane.
So here I'm just gonna walk you through the sort of history here. Hopefully, I didn't leave the
The
sure
heater going?
the heater going. Yeah, I'm not burning the place down. But yeah, so this is the shop that I rented, I guess, when I moved back. It was on Avenue B. So this is it in '84. It was called Totally Rad Skateboards, and there's like the business card and stuff. And I had no idea it was a skate park and like uh, the Totally Rad Skateboards back in the '80s. Like I saw this sweet place on, I think it was on Kijiji, and I like the price was right and it had good vibes about it, and I was like, this is my new spot. So yeah, packed up from Vancouver, loaded up the U-Haul, drove it all back to Saskatoon here, and I yeah, started working out at Totally Rad, and
And you were just printing at the time? Like you were
yeah,
still just doing
I was just printing shirts, and then all these old skaters would come in. They're like, "This is Totally Rad," and I was like, what are you talking about?" And they're like, "Yeah, this is the Totally Rad building." I had no idea at the time, so
You
I started
fucking
making.
kidding me? You had no
I
idea.
had no idea, so I started making Totally Rad shirts, and everyone loved those. So we started making the Totally Rad boards, and like skaters would come in, there'd be like, I bought this board at Totally Rad. I'd love to hang it back up here. And so I had like maybe like 20 boards hanging up, and my buddy was like, "Well, you got a museum here." So that's when I started. Here, I'll show you the. You come in here. This is the Saskatoon Skateboard Museum,
So sick, dude. Like wild.
Hey,
and
I'm not
so
even into skateboarding at all, and this is so cool.
a couple
This is super cool.
of.
I love it. Just how
So
much both of you light up when you talk about it, for
uh,
starters. But
how's it
Yeah,
going?
man. Like it's just stunning. And when I watch you do, is the fountain wall here or is that the other place?
The fountain wall's here.
Yeah.
It's out of commission right now.
That was
Yeah,
fun watching you do the
the
fountain wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Okay, so yeah,
history,
you're doing up. So this is the second location.
yes, yeah. So we got sort of my landlord at the old place was like he wouldn't renew my lease, and so he was like, "Hey, you got to move out of," like we were there for a long time, and then he was like, "Yeah, you guys, we're not renewing the lease," so we had to move out of there. And my buddy Danny just happened to be moving out of his tattoo studio, which is right, that's where we are right now. This is Danny's old place. So Danny had like he painted all the floors and the walls, and I guess he did like epoxy resin on the floors.
Wicked. Like
And
that's sick.
he had built this waterfall, him and his buddy, that they never hooked up. Right now I got a pile of shoes and snowboards in it, but it does work.
Yeah, but like look at all those shoes, man. If I didn't see you post any Costins.
There is Costins, yeah.
Yeah, give me a 7 and a 9.5 in those.
We
But
do
yeah,
have them.
so you were so you're
This is yeah, my buddy Danny's like artwork here. Like man, he's just a wicked artist. And he fixed up this building. So all I had to do was basically move, like, I just hung up some skateboards and it was ready.
it's a wicked location and it's
Yeah.
like all of so tell me a bit
Here's
more about how the museum like components started and because I follow the story, so
yeah,
tell a little bit about that.
this is the museum here. So it started like, just I had like maybe 20 boards on the wall, and my buddy's like, "You got a museum here." And that's when I called it the museum, and it was like a light bulb moment. I was like, "Yeah, we got a museum here." And I don't know, nobody else was really, doing a skateboard museum in Saskatoon. Well,
Or
really in
any, I
Canada.
think there's only
Canada.
one other one.
Yeah, like PD's got a museum, and I'm not really sure, but how I got my inspiration for it was I visited the skate lab when I was like way younger. I was like probably like 21. This place in California. This is it right here. It's in the skate Bible.
Oh, that's wicked.
So I went in there when I was like, I don't know, I would have been in my early 20s. I was down hanging out in California. And I went in there and I was just blown away by the crazy collection. And they had a full on skate park in there. And that's what sort of inspired me to do the museum in a way.
Well,
That and Totally Rad.
and the fact that you've been doing this since, like you said, you took over United in 2003, and then before that, what were you doing?
Well, before that was I started Freedom when I was 18 with a cast on my leg. That was my first that was my skate shop that I started in good old North Battleford.
Whoa. I
My
feel like I have freedom stickers.
probably yeah,
Yeah,
Freedom. That's my Freedom tattoo.
sick. See, like this was meant to be. Like it was all like it I don't know, like I feel like you've been doing this like since you were like human, right? Like for some of us it's just innate to like there was no other path. Like even though you were doing screen printing, it still all led back to like I don't know, the skate industry and like
Yeah, yeah, it's
following
been
like it was all laid in front of you. You were like all of a sudden there's kids were showing up and I was like, yeah, put the boards up. And then it was like, hey, you actually coincidentally ended up in the building where Totally Rad was. Like,
yeah,
what a better person to have ended up there than you.
it was sort of yeah, meant to be, I guess. And yeah, that's how we got inspired to start Totally Rad is just by fluke coincidence, I guess. But
So who's doing all the art for your logos and like a lot of your boards have like the old like
yeah, we started off Lane Jacobson. He was doing me and Lane sort of started Totally Rad together. Like he used to or he skated there when he was a kid and I don't know, he had the drew up the original logo and stuff. But lately it's been my buddy Chad Carruthers.
oh man, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So look at this. This is the latest graphic, or not the latest, but that was last year's.
That's wicked.
So it has Chad's like first board that he ever had back in the '80s. The Ramp Rat on there, a Skeletor,
Sick.
the Ninja Turtles. It's got everybody. So yeah, this graphic's been doing really well. We've already reordered it like 3 or 4 times. We
Who's
sold out.
pressing your boards? Who are you getting your distribution from?
We're pressing some of the boards right here. That's our board press right over there. But yeah, these ones we get made out in Quebec actually.
And so is
My
real
buddy
maple.
Ross at Control. Yeah, yeah, Canadian maple.
Perfect.
Yeah, super sick boards. Yeah,
I get,
we got all our springboards in.
are you
Here's the
finding everyone's
new
riding?
graphic.
Look at that. They're wicked.
Yeah, they're awesome. And then we got the TPR. That's my homie from Regina,
Nice.
Tyrell. Yeah, this guy rips. Oh,
Holy. Yeah, man. I find that's what I really liked when I saw the Totally Rad go and I was like, man, these fucking graphics that they're loading are they're pretty fucking sick.
yeah, yeah. Chad's killing it with the graphics.
So is he related to Aaron?
That's what everyone thinks. They're both like in sort of like the punk scene, and they're not related, but they have the same last name. It's just
Yeah, no way. And
yeah.
do you still talk to all like is there still a team? Like who's riding on Totally Rad now?
Yeah. Aaron's still. I still talk to him all the time. There's Tyrell TPR. He's like one of our main riders. He's like putting out videos every 2 months. It seems like. And then we got who else do we got? We got the Born Skater, Jeremy. We got Dylan Fisher, my buddy Lyndon Strandquist in Calgary.
Calgary, that's the one. And
uh,
what is everyone like? What's the piece about the fingerboards that you guys got going on there that no one else is doing?
the fingerboards. Yeah, we got check out this park we got here.
Yeah, let's show us the park. Because you have like competitions and shit there,
Yeah,
right?
we do. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, that's the Tony Hawk Pro Skater Fingerboard Park.
I've never seen anything like it.
Got the Leap of Faith.
right? Like,
Yeah, that's wild. And yeah, we got all these ramps and stuff over here.
so can you build like various parks with all those components?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, those are some of our boards.
Holy shit. I've never seen what I like the crowds that you've been drawing for these like fingerboard
Set
competitions
it up there.
is nuts.
Yeah, it's
Look how
pretty
much
nuts.
apparel is in. How many SKUs do you have,
Yeah,
Bruce? Like,
got a question.
Excuse,
yes.
we have a
Yeah,
lot of apparel. You can see me there.
yeah, I can see you.
Show you a couple tricks on the park here.
Okay. Like, what?
Oh,
Man, what a way to spend your day. Like,
I get a lot of practice when I'm not printing shirts, fingerboarding that.
no shit. All right, Leslie, you got a question? What do you, yeah.
The realtor in me is just curious, like how many square feet is your unit? Like, did you purchase the whole building? Or you like do you have a commercial lease?
Yeah,
And
commercial
there's
lease.
a ton of inventory in your place. Like, I'd love to. I'm not that I'm like, just as a business owner, it just that I've always been more of like a solopreneur, a little bit scared of like the commercial space, the inventory. But clearly, this is your passion, and this is what you're meant to be doing. This is how it rolls. But
Yeah,
I'm
well,
just
it's
curious,
it's
like,
in Saskatoon. The rent here is pretty decent compared to a lot of cities. So yeah, for this, I forget how many square feet. It's our old space was like 1,500, and this is probably like 3,200, I think.
mhm.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 32. Plus, we got the back mezzanine, which is pretty awesome. And for inventory, yeah, we got a lot of inventory.
I
Um,
didn't
But
know.
as an entrepreneur, does it ever stress? Like, you don't seem like a stressful guy, stressed guy. But like, does that stress you, or you're like, okay,
I just helped my buddy close, like he closed down his store after 35 years. And so his whole basement, like this would have stressed me out. He had a full basement full of old gear from like 2003, 2000, even like early 90s or late 90s, sorry. And yeah, that's where I got all this stuff. Like we got, look at all this old denim. And then he
I
had
like it's
800
awesome.
pairs of shoes. There's the Costins you were talking about, Sheena.
so they are there in the six.
What size? You're six? Oh, you're
Well,
You
in
have a
luck.
shipping address? You need your shipping
yeah, well
address.
that's what I'm saying here. Like
Like
Gotta
size
grow
six.
up.
We got
I
these are all size sixes down here.
it's
Um,
like I've seen posts now of people like in the US posting being like, shit, I wish I was there at this shop. Like, look at the
yeah,
walls.
we sort of lucked out. Like my buddy, he had like all these shoes just in storage in his basement, like I said, and
Holy shit.
some are super rare. Like like some shoes like were rare back then,
The
and now
iPath, yeah, look of the
look
color.
at these Costins here. The Costin Selects.
Oh, the independent, yeah. See,
Yeah, these are sick.
so how are you just shipping to door, like to door? Like, what are you like? This is. Are you
We have
filling it online? Are you
we
putting
have a
all?
website, yeah, and it's all online. Not all of it,
It's
because
not
there's
all because like I've shipped.
I can only have 500 items up on. It's like a big cartel site,
Mm,
so I can only have 500 items at one time. So as we sell it, I keep adding more, right? But I got right now it's like right full. There's 500 items up there
that's
from
yeah,
like we got like wallets. So these ones are just brand new ones we just got. Well, not brand. These are from the 90s, but
yeah, but
drawers,
brand new, yeah.
drawers, wallets, 4 star, porn star, Lakai.
Like
Look at all these Stussy glasses from those are yeah from the 90s.
like
And
sunglasses.
yeah, Stussy sunglasses, vintage
See,
glasses.
I got see. There's a whole nother experience of like coming in online and being in there. Like I need. Oh my
Yeah,
God! Look at the
box full
wallet,
of wall. Yeah, like I just got these ones. Like these are
the Spitfire. Yeah,
yeah Spitfire wallets, Fresh Drive. I don't know. There's
there's
all
your stock. Like when we had a record store, the best thing you could happen is finding a collection that you're getting your value out. And a lot of you said a bunch of
belts.
this profits go to his family?
Well, yeah, they're going to Chuck and the Closed Cafe family. Like he's like trusting me with all this stuff, and I'm sort of paying him every month, like with whatever sells.
That's
So
insane.
yeah, so that was actually my first sponsor when I was 15 was the Closed Cafe, the shop. They were like just right on Broadway, like the main street in Saskatoon, and they were like a happening shop. Like they had all like the shoes and all the brands and stuff. And just being a kid going there, like I would, anytime I had money, I would go there and buy shoes or a board or whatever.
Yeah, man. I used to go to Ballistic with every bit of my student loan, and I would put like all of it, like my whole student loan payment, and I'd buy like two pairs of shoes, backpack, clothes, like deck myself out and be like
Yeah,
broke the
yeah.
rest of the year. But like that's where you spent your money. Like,
Oh,
so
for sure.
do you find that the online killed the shop like that? Like, is that what did it? Just the economy now?
Well,
Like,
online and well, with in Chuck's case, it was his brother passed away, and he just didn't want to continue running the shop. Like, that was his business partner, and that was like the backbone of the shop was Chuck and Mike. And then when Mike passed away, like kind of suddenly, like he had like cancer or something like that, and yeah, it was that's sort of why he's closing the shop.
yeah.
And
Is
yeah,
any,
that's why they cleared out the basement, and that's why
is
I got
anybody helping you? Like, are you doing all of this on your like you're running like three social media sites. You're posting
John
every
Cooper. He's the dude that started Undergrind, another main shop here in town. He's in here every day, basically 9 to 5, helping me out.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot to do on your own.
He
Like,
mostly
dude, you're
does the
hustling.
printing, and yeah. There's a lot to do, but it's a lot of fun most of the time.
Well, like Leslie said, I like like that's what I've been telling people. I'm like, dude, you gotta like watch this video because Bruce is literally he's the most totally raddest dude I know. Like I don't see you stress ever. I everything is just like, well, we'll figure it out at the time. And yeah, this is how it's gonna go. And like, I don't know, it feels like you're
I'm
living
sort
your
of I'm
life.
sort of stressed out about these shirts a little bit because I have to have them done Monday. 10,000 shirts. These are all for kids like in the classroom.
But you'll get it done. I have no doubt that you will have that done
Bend
for
time. Just
that
you find a
month.
way to
Yeah.
you find a way to bend time. I'm
Yeah.
curious too, like in terms of, do you ever get away from the shop? Like what I
I live
think one
a
of the
block
things.
away, so I can just run home whenever I need to.
Yeah, that's fair. I just mean like really get away, like get away.
Oh, get
Like place
away.
can't run without you.
Yeah, me and the family went to Disneyland last summer. So
Yeah, that's
Nice.
getting away. Yeah.
See, that is get away, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not restful. When you've been to a theme park, not restful, but
Not
it is a
restful,
good.
but it
I
is
wasn't
getting away.
restful at all.
Yeah.
But I
Bruce,
usually go to the lake in the summertime as well, and
that's nice.
I like to do that. And yeah, I go to the skate park. We're going to Calgary on a skate trip in June, me and the team, so that'll be fun.
So is that with the Totally Rad team?
Yeah, with Tyrell's heading up the trip and going out to film, get some clips for the new
Yes.
video.
Yes. Put it in theaters. Come and do a release in St. John's.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Does United still have a team?
United still has a team. Yeah, Jesse Greer out in Ottawa. He's running the snowboard side of things. Him and Mark. Mark's
Mark, yeah.
yeah.
I still chat with a couple of them from time to time through like Insta and whatnot. So yeah. Well, man,
Back on the outerwear and stuff like that, but we're still making shirts and still have some of the riders, and yeah, it's still going.
I love
Not as
that.
big as it used to be, but
Man, the fact that it's still alive, I got stickers right here on my literally I have United stickers on my water bottle and on my computer. Like
it's representing.
represent, like I said, now you'll have to get you to send me some United shit and I gotta get on that website to order some from the collection now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, order some, and then I'll toss in some United teas for sure.
Yeah, yeah, represent.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to like talk on or touch on or show us before we clue up?
I don't know. You got any more questions or?
If you had to do it all again, would you?
Oh, shit. I do it all again. I would definitely do things differently, but who wouldn't, right? Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely do a lot of things differently.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, that's why we got to do it right then the second time, I
I don't know.
suppose.
My friend Richard was in here today, and he was saying like, I don't know, his other buddy like sort of passed away or whatever. He was saying that every day is a gift, and I gotta, yeah, every day sort of when we're getting to, I don't know, you're still young, but I'm
I'm
getting up
still, I feel like I'm still your age. I feel like we
there.
just, I don't, yeah, I feel like I don't like
Like, you
getting,
know how I feel about aging, Sheena. Right?
yeah, I
Like
don't,
I'm a palliative care nurse and someone who helps people when like we're not all guaranteed an old age. But
Yeah,
we just met today, but I can tell you spent your life doing something you love. So
yeah.
that if there's anything people on their way I would say, then I'm sure they would applaud
Well,
you.
I got no
Love it.
regrets, but definitely would have done things differently.
well, you've managed to avoid the corporate 9 to 5.
Yes, I have. Yeah, I've been my own boss since I was 18, so that's pretty wild.
Yeah, and you've got like a family and shit now, like.
Family, yeah, I got two kids, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
man. What you're
yeah,
putting what you put into your business, Bruce, is really freaking admirable. And like to see all the sharing on social media and all the love that this like post got and how it like let us reconnect after all these years. Like, I don't know. I just think you're such a legend. I think you're such an inspiration and a role model. And like your kids should be so proud. Like, I'm so proud of like,
my son, don't yeah, all right.
does he come over and he must like hang out? Like, does he love it?
No, I don't know. He's 13, so doesn't think I'm that cool.
Ah!
I had him skateboarding up until he was 12, and that now he's like just into video games, and he's like, I don't
It'll,
know.
it'll mess with all the kids, Bruce. You're not alone, man. I work with kids. I don't have any, but I work with them. So, like, yeah, you must have more patience than I'll ever have. That's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I'll let you get back on your grind. And I know that you're pressed to get that order out. So I take,
Yeah,
like,
2,500 shirts. I need them done for Monday for all these school kids, I guess.
what do you mean leaving it to the last minute? That's not like you at all, Bruce.
Yeah.
No,
That's
man,
how I've
it's
always rolled. I don't know. I do it, when it needs to get done.
some habits die hard, that's for sure, but I know you'll get it done, dude. I know you will.
It'll get done. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there all night. All right, well, thank you for taking the time. I will post this up. It was awesome to like see the shop and hear the story, and yeah, you're
Yeah.
very inspirational.
It was good seeing you, Sheena. And yeah, it's been too long. You got to come out to Saskatoon.
Listen, I do see myself being in Calgary not too long, like not too far,
We're
so
only
I'm
five
gonna have,
hours away from Calgary. Well,
was it 5 hours?
6 hours.
Oh, she's a haul, Bruce is a haul.
Yeah.
You are a reason to go to Saskatoon. That's definitely a reason someone would have to go there. Like, I don't know why else anyone's going to Saskatoon.
The skateboard museum. No,
That's what
it's
I'm
just
saying. You
nice
gotta
here in the
go.
summer. Don't come
Yes.
in the winter, come in the summer.
Yeah, well, that's when I'll be there. So, yes, I will definitely
Nice.
have to make my way to Totally Rad Skate Shop and Museum.
You should.
I will. All right. Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sheena. We'll
All
talk to you
right.
soon.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye bye.